All right, lady. What was that guy talking about back there? They're heavy. You know that? It was too big to be in my lap. I don't know what to name this. Name it. All right, am I live? Am I live? Am I live? I think I am. Yeah, I'm live. Who are you sniffing? Billy, you are heavy. Jeez. Supposed to be a lap dog. You're not a lap dog. How's everybody doing tonight? How'd your work week go? Oh, you know what? Let me post this in the chat real quick. Anybody want to come in and talk? Come on in. Good news. I just got a community tab. So now I can start actually advertising when I want to go live instead of it being just so random. Not only are you heavy, but you're hot. Hot and heavy Millie. All right, girl. You're heavy. Really. Don't do it. Go. I don't want to kiss. Much as you want them, I don't want them. You gonna say something? No? Just gonna keep sitting on my lap with your heavy self? Yeah? What you want to do? My breath is hot too. All right. You say hi to the folks out there in YouTube land. No? No hi? So now that I got my community tab, I can start posing some questions and try and get some response out of people. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? No. I'll pass. Thank you, though. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know. What do you want? Looking at me all crazy. Sniffing on me. Here we go. Oh, you can go. See you later. No. Millie? No. Trying to get to her own bag of candy. How was the work week this week? Let me see here. I didn't do much this week. I didn't do much of nothing, actually. Just setting up my C.H. Robinson. Setting up the C.H. Robinson because the only thing I have left to do is I got to turn in this paperwork for their factoring. So when you sign up to C.H. Robinson, they have their own factoring. I actually have factoring this for OTR, but I think it's like 2.4% or something. So C.H. Robinson's factoring is 2% flat. So I'm gonna use their factoring instead. It doesn't pay you in one day; it pays you in 2 days, which ain't bad. They can cut you a check or electronic funds transfer. Of course, I'll be going with the electronic funds transfer. Let me pull this off. But yeah, who's out there in YouTube land? Oh no, that's too small. Okay. So I got a video coming up of what I did for the day. Basically, there's a guy that I met at the gas station that I go to. He brokers his own deals, and he wanted me to do a couple runs for him. Decent price, I would say. So I did did my first run for him today. And my thoughts on it's a cool run. I don't think it's pays enough for exactly what I have to do. So what I have to do is drive from Richmond, where I'm at, an hour away to Charlottesville, then an hour away to Lynchburg, then an hour back to Charlottesville, then an hour back to Richmond. And in between, also got to unload the shipments, which that's part of what makes it not the best deal. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing it only because tomorrow, Monday, I have C.H. Robinson load Monday and Tuesday, which I only do this particular load on Friday. So I am going to do it next Friday, give them some time if I don't want to do it to find somebody else. But as of right now, I'm going to do it. But If I could find C.H. Robinson loads like I found Monday and Tuesday, then I probably wouldn't do um, his loads, only because I can make more money by myself, basically. That's basically what it boils down to, is I can make more money by myself, doing my own thing. And that's kind of where we're at right now. When it comes to Amazon and Mothership, like, they're brokers, but they're brokers who take way too much of the cut. Amazon is not a broker, but they still take way too much of the cut. So much so that they drive the price to whatever they want it to be and decide to what they're going to pay. Now, I seen a video earlier this week about Post a Truck for Amazon, and I'm thinking about trying it, but I don't really feel like working at night. I'm kind of over the work at night thing. So if I end up doing another Amazon run in the near future, the next couple weeks, I will do Post a Truck, but I just don't want to work at night. There's definite pros to working at night that is definitely a con to working in the day, and I'll tell you that one right now is traffic. Even for the places that I drive, it's not the craziest places. Like Charlottesville is not crazy by any means as far as traffic is concerned, but just people on the road, just regular drivers on the road, they drive like they're freaking crazy. Tractor trailers pass by me like I'm sitting still, and you wonder how these accidents happen out here. Um, it's kind of ridiculous, really. So that's probably my biggest con. Oh, and the heat, but it's about to get cool, so I'm not worried about that. The biggest con I see for driving during the day is traffic and heat. But now that we're getting in the fall, it's going to get a little cooler. It's going to feel a little better, and I'm happy about that. But just people's driving habits are just so crazy. Everybody's so crazy on the road. It's ridiculous. I wanted to come on live because I haven't finished with my videos yet. As soon as I finish with my videos, I'll post them. Interesting stuff. Oh, tomorrow I got to do an oil change. I got to go get the stuff to do an oil change. So my oil is a little low, just a little low, but nothing crazy from what I've seen. So I can't wait to do that. Man, it's just been a boring week, honestly. That's why I went live twice earlier this week, just because it was real boring. I didn't really have nothing planned, and I had to wait to get my paperwork up and running to take a load from C.H. Robinson to even. I didn't even want to call anybody unless I was surefire that I could take a load. So now that I have my little T number from them, and I just got to fill out this paperwork for getting paid. It's like 4 pages, isn't it? Something like that. Like 4 pages for getting paid. And once I do that, then I'm good to go with them. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see what these loads are looking like. And the load that I took today was $450 for the amount of stops that I had and working, doing the jobs, which to me doesn't seem enough. Kind of like Amazon, it just doesn't seem like enough. But the loads I have Monday is only 1 stop, and it's $100 less. It's $350 for the stop Monday and Tuesday that I found on C.H. Robinson. So I can't wait to take those 2 stops. And then I found another one because I'm trying to go further out. So I found one going to Pennsylvania, from Richmond to Pennsylvania, and it was paying like $1,100. But I think I can get them to come up, because I'm seeing if you call them, they throw different numbers at you for what's posted, which is good. But yeah, if I can get that load, that'll be a Wednesday load. It's 227 miles, so I can do that in a day and get back. Or if not, I can stay out there and then come back with a load coming from Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania, back to Virginia. I wouldn't mind that either, or Baltimore, or anywhere further down. So that's the plan. If I got to stay out there, I will stay out there, because what I'm trying to do when I go over the road which is what I'm trying to do, is factor in hotels too, because like I said, I'm not sleeping in my truck. I'm 6'7". There's no way I'm sleeping in my truck. That's just a no go. That can't happen. So I'm factoring in when I take these loads, if I got to stay overnight, hotel fees. I'm not looking for the Marriott or anything like that, $200-300 a night. I'm looking for, I wouldn't say the bottom basement either, because I want to be safe, but $80. That I'll do that. And I don't mind eating that cost if the load itself is worth it. And then the next day, if I could find something that's coming back to Virginia, that'll make it even better, basically. So coming from Richmond, I'd rather go south just because it's easier, less traffic. Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. That's where I'd really rather be. So, and I see loads going that way too. I see loads going out to the Roanoke area, which is about 4 hours from here. I seen a really good one. It was paying almost $1,000 to go to Roanoke. So, what I'm seeing is they got some decent loads on here, enough to. Oh, they only got two. Oh no, those are mine. Enough loads to where it actually can make some sense to do this way more than Amazon. So Amazon doesn't have a. And one thing I noticed too, some of the loads aren't through C.H. Robinson. So you have to call them and I guess broker a different type of deal. That's New York, that's Pennsylvania. See, Fredericksburg, Virginia to Brenningsville. Wow. Brenningsville, Pennsylvania, 4,500 pounds, $1,190. Like that type of price, 227 miles. And that's on the 20th. That's the one I'm trying to get. So I emailed them earlier and I tried to call them, but they didn't answer the phone. So what I'll do is I'll try again Monday because it's for the 20th. And if I can get this one, I'll see if they can come up to, that's 1,190 bucks. I'll see if they can come to like 1,400 bucks. If they can come up to 1,400 bucks for that 4,500 pounds, I'll gladly drive out there to take it. That'll net me over $1,000 for that at least, because I factor about $150 going and coming. So 300 bucks total for fuel. With the fuel prices going up, I mean, everybody sees it. These fuel prices are getting ridiculous. The main gas station that I go to, they went up like 10 cents in a day, but they're still 30 cents cheaper than the surrounding areas. So everywhere else is like $3.49, and they just went up to $3.17. Ridiculous. Why the prices are going up now? Who knows? I think they're just trying to mess with the economy because there's no reason for the prices to go up now. There's nothing in Saudi Arabia going on, right? We got container ships sitting off the coast of shipments that are ready to come in and truckers ready to take them, but prices are going up. Diesel fuel is going up. It just doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, hopefully I can get one of these loads. Well, that's only 198 miles. Chambersburg, Richmond, Virginia to Chambersburg. Is that on the 20th too? Yeah, see, I'll contact, it's 9,000 pounds. So all I got to do is contact them, see if it'll fit on the box truck, see if they'll accept the box truck. And yeah, I'll take that load. Yeah, I'll definitely take that load. So the C.H. Robinson thing, it seems kind of cool starting off. As long as they will accept the box truck, the shipper will accept the box truck. I don't understand the gripe why a lot of these shippers don't accept box truck. I mean, if it fits on the box, it's not too wide and too long, and the weight is there, and you get your item. I don't understand, and I think it's really these brokers that are doing that. When you go on the load boards, I think it's these brokers who are telling these people it has to be a box truck. I mean, it has to be a 53-foot trailer, because it makes no difference. Let's say you have a 53-foot trailer and you chopped it up into 4 different loads, and the person saying, hey, my $6,000 pound load is going to be in the middle of the third stop of yours. What does it matter? what really doesn't matter. Not every tractor trailer load doesn't have one shipment on the whole box. So if I take your one shipment, the shipper most likely doesn't matter. I believe it's really these brokers that are saying, no, we need a 53-foot box truck because so many box trucks flooded the market and basically gave people with no experience in trucking the ability to come in and make this money. I believe that's how why these people, the brokers anyway, decided to make box trucks some big deal. If it's less than 26 feet, less long, less than 10 feet wide, it fits into a box truck. Maybe the 10,000 pounds is the issue, but if your item is 6,000 pounds and those dimensions fit, why would anybody care what it came in? I wouldn't care if it's a printer, a CNC machine. Let's say if it's a 4,000 pound CNC machine or something, I wouldn't care what it came on, as long as it came when you said it was coming. That's it. So you have to pinpoint who is making this a big deal, that it has to be a 53-foot trailer where the dimensions fit inside of a box truck. So the thing with C.H. Robinson, I think these guys are on the mindset of, we don't care. As long as the person who is getting it shipped accepts it, I'll tell them that it fits inside of a box truck and we can bring it. That's the best thing for them. That's the best thing for the industry. So hopefully, when I start looking at some of these other loads on C.H. Robinson, that they actually will allow me to take these loads, and they're good prices too. Not crazy miles either. I'm not talking driving to Arkansas, even though they do have an Arkansas right here, Little Rock, Arkansas. 930 miles. If you wanted to do this, here's what C.H. Robinson is offering. If do the LTL loads, 930 miles to Richmond, Virginia, my area, to Little Rock, Arkansas. Of course, you'd have to move for your area. $2,630 is what they're paying. Now, I'm sure you can probably get them to come up another $400 or $500 on that, possibly. Let's say $300. Let's say $300. That would make it worth their while, because coming back towards my area, let's say if I was doing it coming back towards my area, I'm sure I can make that make sense. So a day and a half getting there, of course, with rest time in between. Drop off. That's for the 21st. Let's see what day it drops off. Okay, so it drops off the next day. So drive out there, drop it off, and then find the load coming back. And here's the cool thing about C.H. Robinson that I kind of like about it. When you open up the app and you go to your loads, it already has a tab on there that says find loads nearby destination. So let's say I take this Philly load and I go up there to Pennsylvania. It's not Philly, but somewhere in the country of Pennsylvania. Let's say I take that load. When I get there, I can hit the button and they can find the software will find a load, hopefully in the direction I want to go, but at least we'll find the load if you didn't want to go straight home. So that's pretty cool. I think this could be the hit that I needed as far as getting steady business, because Amazon, I am so done with Amazon. I am so done with them. Just the fact that we got to touch it, the fact that the prices are being driven down, the fact of the scaling, the grading, the A, B, C, and all that good stuff. You got to have an A plus to see the loads. They're doing too much, basically, way too much for me. And I'm tired of jumping through their hoops. It's just not cool anymore or fun. Yeah, I'm gonna start using my community tab so I can get people up in here. So, yeah, next week there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on. I'm going to try and jam pack my week. Like I said, if I can get this Pennsylvania load, I'll be happy with that. I'm going to try and jam pack. They got a lot of New York too. 521 miles going to Ohio. 466 miles going to Ohio. That one pays more than the 520. Groveport, Ohio. And I'll go to Ohio too. That's not far. That's not far at all. Man, C.H. Robinson, they got some good loads. I try and get him to come up another 250, 300 bucks. See if they can come up that. They got some good loads on here though. And another advantage to this is I don't have to pay to see this stuff, only to be rejected by some snobby brokers. That's a great thing, is that you don't have to pay to be in this thing. My phone's going dead. Come on. Wireless charger work. No, don't work. Okay. Not there it goes. See, Jamaica. Whew, no. If I did want to go to New York and New Jersey, the loads going up there are actually pretty decent. Like this one's 345 miles to Jamaica, New York, 1,800 bucks. That's not bad. That's not bad for 345 miles. And I can almost guarantee you will find a load coming back down the eastern seaboard. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah. And it's only 5,900 pounds. So that's like a slam dunk right there. Unless you can do that in a day. Rest that night while you're up there and drive on back the next day. I'm sure you could find a load that'll pay you another 1,500 bucks coming back. Yeah. C.H. Robinson is definitely I'm glad Big Vic told me about this, because it's definitely gonna put some extra money in my pocket as far as doing local loads and regional loads, definitely. But at the same time, it has parameters. If you wanted to hit the road like trucking out the box, if you wanted to hit the road like them, I can imagine you can make a lot of money on this thing. Like I said, that one load that I seen, the Arkansas, is paying how much? 2,600 bucks. So drive from Richmond to Arkansas, crash in Arkansas, then go to wherever you want after that. I mean, sky's the limit. Right now, we are in a time, to piggyback off of Big Vic's video that he did earlier this week, we are in a time where if you got a box truck, there is absolutely no way you should be broke. There's too much freight out here. There's too much money being passed out here. And regardless if some brokers don't want to deal with box trucks or not, you can't exclude them, because the tractor trailer can't get everywhere. And that's just a fact. So, oh, hey, what up, man? I didn't even see nobody came in. I'm just sitting here talking. Oh, you see that Sheba? Speaking of making some money, that crypto's about to blow out, man. I'm trying to get it. I was just sitting here talking like I was just doing a regular video. I gotta figure out a time to catch people, so I know that they're here. 2.5 trillion. Whew. Yes, they're talking about Sheba getting up to a penny. That's all I need, man. That's all I need, man. If it gets up to a penny, it's a wrap out here. It's a wrap. I'm gonna dump at least half of it. I'll keep half, but I gotta dump at least half because I got things to do. The all-time high. Wow. Yeah, things is looking nice right now, man. Yeah, I ain't forgot. I don't have any Doge though. I don't have any Doge. But I got that $100. What? No, that $20 that you gave me. What is that? $100 worth? But I'm gonna get some though. See, let me see how much. What was that wallet? That was a trust wallet. Oh yeah, now it's $24, up 4.65%. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's 24 cent. See, if Shiba hits these types of numbers, oh man, that's retirement money right there, man. That's really like I'm gonna go sit my butt down for a year at least, and then I'm gonna come out like a monster. That's the numbers that if it hits these type of numbers, and if Doge hits these numbers, then I know Shiba can hit these numbers too. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a big hit. That's gonna be a big hit if that happens. When that happens, not if, but when that happens, that just legitimizes all this stuff, man. When you think it's gonna do it? I think it's probably gonna. I would. It would be fantastic if it hit it by the end of this year. I mean, that would be crazy because of where it's at right now, and that will be a serious jump. So I don't think it's gonna go that fast. But I say maybe by mid next year. You think October, December? I mean, because there was that big jump uh last year that you experienced. So I mean, it's possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible. And you see what Bitcoin doing. So if it jumped like that, yeah, I'm about to have a whole truck fleet over here. And they're gonna the Verifone, they're gonna accept Shiba, right? And then Cardano's news is breaking out too. Like every morning, every day this week, I've gotten like 4 or 5 different articles to to get some Doge. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna start getting some. If not next week, the week after. 'Cause I'm waiting for my shipments to really start kicking off. Yeah, I didn't got at least 4 or 5 articles every single day this week about something that Cardano's doing. And look, my the AMP is up 12% in the last 24 hours. Like it's the smart contracts and everything that they're talking about with Cardano. Cardano's actually up a little bit right now. It's up to went from 214 to 223. Damn, I'm almost had a grand of Cardano. I'm still missing a lot though. I only got 421 coins. I want 1,000 coins by the end of this year. So that's one thing. Like when it comes to this whole entrepreneur thing, people got to get with this new currency. Don't risk being left behind. Oh yeah, don't risk being left behind and missing this boat. You miss this boat, you're gonna be sick. This is the definition right here of getting to the bag. If you ain't trying to get to, you want to get to the bag. This is one of the bags you should be trying to get to. Take a little bit of your ducats from driving truck, working your job, and put it towards this crypto. Doge made millionaires when it jumped up. Millionaires. Not a whole bunch, but some people that were smart enough to stick with it and throw some real money at it became millionaires off Dogecoin. You got the chance to do it with Shiba. and Cardano, because Cardano's only $2.23 a pop right now. Imagine if what I'm holding and what you're holding, Shiba goes up to $2.23, or Kin or Mola, Safe Moon, one of them. Imagine one of them going up to $2.23 a pop. You're talking multi-millionaire, multi. How much would that be? Let me do the math on that, because that just sounds crazy. $22 million. 22 million. Yeah, I mean, people, they're gonna get into it late, man. They're gonna get into it late and miss that wave. You miss this wave. I mean, not to say you still can't make some money in it, but you ain't gonna be a millionaire. And then the way things are going, especially with the networks growing and integrating into everything, instead of you taking the coin out, you just use the coin to buy what you want to buy. Houses, cars, uh, trade for stuff if you want. I mean, trade to other cryptos, do what you want to do. There's a lot of money out there to be made, man. I got how much did I spend on? Kin's not moving right now. It's not moving like everything else. It's moving a little bit. Yeah, two. See my holdings right now. I got $291 in there. That's 3.2 million. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm holding. I'm holding like crazy. Listen, if it, like I told you, man, if it crosses a certain mark, I got to pull some bread out because I got things to do here. But I'm gonna hold as long as, like, Cardano is my long haul. I ain't gonna front. My Cardano is my, just don't touch it. What runs on Solana? Oh, the Kin. Yeah, the Kin coin runs on Solana. Let me see here. My Mola. Mola's not doing much right now. Safe Moon's another one that I got a lot of, but I don't think Safe Moon's going to jump like it has to get hype. Safe Moon has to actually have a, you know, Shiba kind of got that Elon Musk boost. And you know what? That's another thing. It's like people got to follow what rich people do. Don't be afraid to throw your money at it when they throwing their money at it. Yeah, they got more money to throw at it. That's true, but you should throw something at it. Like Elon Musk was talking about Doge. He made it when he tweeted about it. He made it jump up. That's what made a couple millionaires, going from 6 cent or 0.06 cent. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do too. Go from one crypto to another, move it in a circle. I know this week some whale, some Cardano whale, no, excuse me, some Shiba whale. I want to say they moved $1 billion worth of that stuff. Yeah, fear of missing out, man. Somebody moved $1 billion of Shiba. Like, that's ridiculous. That's a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot of money. People got to get on this crypto like the box truck gang this year has been crazy. People got on, hopped into the box trucks and did their thing. But they you got to diversify your portfolio, man. You got to have a little bit of stock, maybe one day some real estate, a business like the trucking thing, and some crypto, man. You got to have it. Some precious metals. Oh, yeah, definitely too cheap to sell. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm trying to get to 1 million. If it gets to 1 million, that's when I definitely will have to make a move. But I'm trying to hold off until then for what I'm holding, which ain't much because some of these Shiba whales are holding like 100 million, 100 million coins. I'm not there, but I mean I could be, but I'm not. But when it comes to the sign of the times and what's going on right now, man, people got to move accordingly. You got to move like you see these rich folks move. You can't be afraid to lose that money, miss that money. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's my deadly triangle strategy: real estate, profitable business, something like crypto, uh, YouTube. Just have three businesses that are strong. Trucking is one of them. YouTube is one of them. YouTube can be one of them. Crypto can be one of them. Trading assets, the right assets, especially if we get a hit. Like if we get a hit, I'm damn sure gonna jump into some Bitcoin. Over the next year, Bitcoin is just gonna go up and up. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Howard. Follow the money. Always got to follow the money because that'll tell you what they're doing. Because they always show their hand when the money's flowing, man. That's what they do. Yeah, that's a good strategy. Or Sheba. If Sheba jumps up enough, I can take some of that and get to my. I just want to get to 1,000. I feel safe at 1,000. Um, I feel safe at 1,000 Cardano. That is. I feel safe at 1,000. I got 421 coins. I feel safe at 1,000 coins. So if Sheba jumps up, or Doge, or Ken, I can. I will. I'm not taking that out. I'm switching that to Cardano for when that blows. Because when that blows, at the price, I mean, it has the ability to get to 150, $200,000, all of that. Everything that Ethereum is right now, I feel Cardano could be. Yep. So I'm gonna hold that bad boy. That's gonna stay in my portfolio. And then after that, I'm gonna acquire some real estate assets, start doing my little house flipping thing. Even as bad as real estate is, it's always real estate. Property is always a strong investment, always, even when it's horrible. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get some next week. I was actually trying to. My money's been tight this week. I don't want to dip too deep into my savings, but next week I'm gonna start purchasing again. I got some decent jobs next week. I wish a lot of the people that I speak with would just get on this crypto ban. Um, I know it. People don't understand it. They don't. like what they don't understand, but at the same time, it's like, geez, if you get on this crypto wave and just set it in the background, put it on autopilot, don't even think about it. Just let's say you're working a steady job. Take what, $20 out of every paycheck, set it on autopilot, put it on Coinbase, and do a reoccurring purchase every week or every 2 weeks, however you get paid. You will love yourself later for making those types of investment. Yeah. Speaking of that, I was just telling Daniel. Um, no, Rejon. Rejon was saying that he finally started buying some. I was like, he said he's been buying it slowly. Like, do what you got to do. It doesn't matter how you get it, just get it. You know, a little bit of, I mean, it's Starbucks money, right? Right now, it's Starbucks money. Kind of like if you tried to buy Apple or Google right now, that ain't Starbucks money, but right now it's Starbucks money. So purchase it now. Yeah. When Amazon was really jumping, I was doing like $30 a Cardano here, $40 there. I just been buying it over the summer to get that 420 something that I got now, and then I got off Voyager um, because I didn't like the way Voyager system works and the fees that they were charging. So I got off Voyager, and the money that I sent to my account, I just put all that on Cardano, and that makes it you know get me to that thousand, man. Anybody want to text me now? Oh, yeah, speakers in the door. I would hope so. I would hope so. That's going to bolster the network. That's going to strengthen everything, and you know, make the whole space stronger. Ooh, shit. Is that a truck like mine? Oh, there is a truck like mine. Got a dually though. Yeah, now that I'm basically about to go over the road with the trucking and the money is exponentially greater, um, I'm about to start trying to be a little baby whale, maybe a guppy, a tuna on the crypto market myself. Yeah, I'd love to see some of those around. That'd be cool to see some crypto ATMs. Watch, watch when 7-Eleven, Sheets, and Wawa get them. People will be like, "Oh, I can get some crypto right there." Put their little phone up with their little wallet, tap it up in there, and then when the fast convenience stores, when they start to say, you can purchase our stuff with that stuff. I guess the only drawback for them would be is the fluctuating price of some of these things. So they'll probably be like, you can buy it at the ATM. Oh wow, I haven't seen them up here in the stores, but they'll probably be like, you can buy different um, coins at those ATMs, but to purchase something, you'd have to use Bitcoin because that's like, I guess it's not really that stable. We just look at the prices this week, but that's one of the ones that's kind of like accepted everywhere. Mastercard, Visa, right? Yeah, over the next year, things about to get real interesting. And trying to get to the bag in many ways because there's money to be made out here, man. I talked to Eddie. Eddie still hasn't pulled the trigger on getting some. He knows that he needs to get some, but he still hasn't pulled the trigger on it, which is odd because he should just jump in, but he hasn't. It's crazy because I used to have a decent amount of Litecoin. I got rid of it some years ago. It jumped up on me, and I was like, "Shoot, I'm about to sell this." I should have kept it. Hell, I should have kept the Bitcoin that I had. Right now, the way they talk about Shiba and how it's outperforming everything else, outperforming Doge, outperforming technically Bitcoin. Yeah, I hear you, Howard. I hear you. I probably got about if I make it by the in the next 2 or 3 months, um, I got at least another 2 grand to spend this year on coins. At least another 2 grand. So if I can make it, if these jobs that I'm about to start taking, if they permit me to make that money, then I'm gonna spend it and probably double up on everything. Yeah, they listen. I will. You're right. That's exactly what they're going to do. But here's what I'm going to do because if they get it close, I'll jump out before then. I don't need it. Listen, Shiba is a pump and dump. They're trying to make it legit, and I see the steps that they're taking to try and make it legit. But if it gets close to that, I'll jump out before then. I'll jump out literally how much I got. If it gets to what, point 0.3, that's 500,000. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. So I will jump out before it gets to where they want it to get to, where the market says it wants to be, and go ahead and jump out before it makes a whole bunch of losers. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be ready. Well, see, that's the thing. I will jump out before 1 penny. They're trying to get it to 1 penny. That's like what they're all talking about. If I cap 500, if I cross 500K, it's got to go because I know what's coming. I'll jump out early. I'll take the loss on that. Even if it goes above a penny, I still will take the loss on that because, like I said, I can take 500K, 50,000 of that, and pump that straight into Cardano and wait for that to go. But I'm not gonna pump and dump Cardano though. That's like Bitcoin. You hold on to it. You do things with it. You buy things with it. So Cardano, I just hold on to it. I just hold on to it and use it like a currency. I'm fine with that. So yeah, they're definitely pumping Shiba. Let them. And as soon as I'm ready for the call to go out, I'm gonna text everybody that I know that has some. My brother, he has like 12. I got 9.9 million. My brother has 12 million. I got a friend that has like how much? He has 9 million too. Yeah, I think he has 9 million too. So if it gets close to a penny, if I cross 500, that's enough. That's enough. That's the white knuckle ride right there. You hold on. If I see it go there, dog, I'm out. I am done. I don't. I listen. I'll let them ride it all the way to the end, and they can cross the millionaire mark. I'm fine with that. But I know with that type of funds, like I was telling you before, With those type of funds, I know what I can do out here. I know what I can strategize out here to jump right back into 108 million. That's how that's how many you have, Howard. I know what I can like. I can get a tractor trailer. That's money. I could set up a full YouTube studio and go even harder on my YouTube. That's potential money. I could. Um, there's a lot of things I can do. I can think of a lot of things. I can go buy a house to fix up. There's plenty of houses around here that need fixing up. Oh damn, Howard, you really holding. My little 9.9 million ain't nothing. Wow. Yeah, maybe I do need to get some more. What's the price of it right now? See, I got it when it was at 5 zeros. And now we're at 4 zeros. Yeah, we're at 4 zeros. So I spent $95 on what I have right now. And it's at $254. So I'm already up like crazy. But yeah, I guess I will buy some more. Might as well. Yeah, I should have bought some more when it was at 5 zeros. But like I said, my total investment is $95. So 95 bucks. And I'm at 254 bucks. Remember, it went up to what? 313? It went all the way up to like 313 or something. And see what I'm holding in the kin. I got 3 million kin. I need to get more of those. And I only got 36,000 mola. I need a lot more of those. I need to at least get 100,000 of those. But mola is at 3 zeros. Or is it? No, is it? 2 zeros. Mola's at 2 zeros. Yeah. Yeah. One of these days, like I said, I will jump out beforehand. Like when it's rocketing up, when these whales and everybody start rocketing Sheba up. Oh, you got 6 million kin? Okay. I'm gonna do that day, that week, I'm gonna be watching it. And the second I get an inkling of it going back down, I'll just dump it all. I'll just get out. They can play the hardball. I don't want to play. Yeah, he got the big bag for Mola. Uh, I'm kind of late to that. Listen, I told you I'm prepared to pay them taxes. You give me 500 grand, you can take your little taxes. I'm gonna get it in still. I ain't gonna listen. I'm not messing with Uncle Sam. I'm not messing with Uncle Sam. I'm gonna break him off his so I can go do what I need to do. I'm not even gonna hold him. I'm gonna break him off. You straight? I'm straight. Let me go do my thing now. Because after that type of come up, I'm not even gonna be upset. It's kind of like when you win the lottery. It says 100 million and they take half immediately. You know, now you're down to 50 million. Then they more taxes. So now you're down to 30 million. So you won 100 million, but they really give you 30 million. You never hear nobody complain. hopefully, this thing jump up like it should, like they're trying to make it. And if they do, I'm prepared. Sometimes I be out in the country and I can't um, get signal. That's my problem. I hate when I don't have signal and I can't look at it, or I'll be driving for hours and it's like, oh man, I wonder what happened. And I go look at it and my Coinbase won't reload. That'd be killing me. It's like, man, something could be happening right now. And then while I was driving today, one of my friends, he's actually in Nicaragua right now, and he called me. And when he calls me, when he calls me, let me see here. What is that? Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's what I'll do. Man, don't you know they watching like hawks, man? They're watching like hawks. They already know. Come on, phone, stop playing around. That was a You're in a much different space than WWTA news. You were in a much different space. You was in that space. You know what space I'm talking about. You was in a much different space. That government watch list space. And that's why I'm going to pay my taxes. Yes, yes, I'm going to pay my taxes. Pay my capital gains. Yep, paying the capital gains, all of that. I'm not skimping on none of that. I will pay my capital gains. If this thing blow like what we're holding, what all of us are holding, if it blows to where we think or what they're saying it could be, take the capital gains. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. You're going to put me in a whole nother stratosphere. I'm happy to do it. And then things will be different. This is just the crypto world is where the world is headed, not just nerds in somebody's basement making digital currencies, making meme coins and stuff like that. You hear, first and foremost, the way the news speaks about crypto is just ridiculous. Um, as long as they've been around. Hold on. Oh wow, that's what it says. Okay, got it. Huh, okay. Anybody new joining the stream? We got 5 people in here. If you want to come in and chitty chat, you can hit the link and join the stream if you'd like. Don't be afraid. We're just talking over here. How was your week this week? How was the work week this week? It's getting cool out there. It feels real good. It was actually hot today, but starting next week, oh man, at least in Virginia, temperatures are dropping. Heard Denver's supposed. I'm from Denver. supposed to get their first snow or second snow. It's supposed to be a big snow. I lost all my skills for snow. Trust me. I'm from Denver. We used to go out for recess in blizzards. Real talk. Sixth grade. It was a blizzard outside. Blizzards when the snow's going sideways. We used to go outside for recess and loved it. Okay. We were tough then. These little Powerpuff girls that we got now, girls and boys, spritz water in their face and they're, running for cover. But yeah, how was the work week? It's been a boring one for me. Today was actually my first day working this week, only because I had to wait for so much paperwork to get done for C.H. Robinson. Now that's all done. Next week will be an interesting week. What is all this stuff going on with my phone? Oh, I think my wife just got home. Okay. Come on now. Don't be afraid. Hit that link. Come on in here. Tell us how your week is going. Is it going better than somebody else's? Is it horrible? Did you have a horrible week? Sometimes my phone just won't shut up. I just got a community tab on my channel, so now I can actually start posting when I'm going to go live and seeing. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll do when is the best time to go live, because I'm trying to figure that out. I went live super late. I went live in the middle of the day, and now this is kind of like after hours, which is cool. I watch people's lives literally all times of the day, but maybe that's just me. I watch live like TV. One of the ones I watch is the lead attorney. I always watch his lives. Be interesting. That guy's very interesting. I like watching him. He's funny. Boxing Eagle. I always watch his lives. I like boxing. I always watch boxing. Very disappointed in the fight that happened last weekend. But it was a great fight, though. Hype for the next fights to come up. People must be out getting their work on, boy, because usually I get more people in here than this. But that's cool. People got to get their work on. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh. I still got to exercise tonight. I've been on my exercise kick. Because next spring, I'm stepping out, man. Getting rid of this dad gut. It's got to go. It's got to go. Okay? Gotta get my, I'm not even going to show you. I got to get my guns back. I used to have rocks in my bicep. I used to have rocks in here. Now these things are, they're just horrible. Not horrible. I mean, my arms are probably the best looking thing on me. But the rest of this, I need to do something with. I'm doing something with. I'm not just saying it. I'm doing it. Like one of the ways to beat the virus is health and exercise. There are plenty of studies out there. There was a study out of China. 4 million people were looked at in the past. I think it was like from April to like July or something. 4 million people were looked at in China. Take it with a grain of salt. It's China. Um, One of the best factors for surviving the virus, pretty much anytime you want, is health. That's one of the biggest things. One of the biggest issues we have in America is health. You can't tell us nothing about it, And now, if you tell somebody about it, you're phobic in some shape, form, or fashion, which is borderline ridiculous. Because if you tell somebody about their health, and I'm trying to pick the right words to say because they get so sensitive, you tell somebody about their health in a helpful manner, you're hating. You know, let them be them. Well, okay, but those are real issues. And then there's this virus, and you want to survive it, so you need to be as healthy as you can be. But you can't tell nobody about their health. Yeah, the flu is an ass kicker. That's what that is. It's been a while since I had the flu, and I can't even tell you the last time I had a flu shot. I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not trying to be a quitter this time, because as I get older, health gets more and more important. It gets harder and harder to tackle. It's one of those things that it's crazy, because you think about high school and gym, how a repetitive daily jumping jacks run around the basketball court was so boring. But it's like that's what we need, kind of. Jobs need to stop and say, all right, everybody's going to stop. We're going to go outside, do some jumping jacks, run around the building. Not only has it mysteriously gone away, but asymptomatic has gone away. Uh, what else has gone away? The common cold has gone away. Like if you cough, you're what? Infected? If, I remember a couple of jobs that I've had, in construction anyway. The guys get around and do stretch routines in the morning because you need to limber up. But that should be done inherently everywhere, but naturally, because some people are, I'm just going to say it, they're lazy. They're lazy. You can't tell them nothing, and they're lazy. They don't want to participate in such activities. That's what Friday evening and Sunday evening. What? That's when y'all work out. Like you would think for a cardiovascular disease, a disease that's attacking the lungs, that's the first thing you should strengthen. You know, jumping jacks, jump rope, all that stuff. I don't know what the hell that was about. The boy's afraid of everything. Probably seen his own shadow. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking about today. It's Friday. I got a lot of people in on a Saturday, but then I would think Saturday a lot of people would be out and about because they've been working all week. I mean, I get that. Um, and then Sundays is also a good day, but I notice a lot of people live stream on Sundays. hopefully, oh, you already know. I'm. There used to be this thing called shame. There used to be this thing where people were ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of my dad gut. I'm ashamed. Okay. It's shameful to me. I look at other people that be like way out to here and I be like, you're not ashamed of that? Maybe it's just me. But like I used to have a six pack. You know, I damn sure don't want a keg. So it's one of those things you just gotta hunker down and do, man. Can't be afraid of it either. Listen, my back hurts right now. My shoulders hurt right now. My chest stopped hurting. So it's time to work the chest again tonight. Um, I don't know, man. I would like to eventually get my YouTube channel to the point to where I can gather people, where people will gather on my behalf, and we can exercise together. Because group exercising is the best. It's always the best. Makes people feel better. Uh, whether you're good at it or not, whether it's your first time or not, it just makes people feel better. If I could garner my YouTube to eventually bring people together, like if I can go to a city and say, hey, let me get 50 people. Let's go run around the park. Let's do some jumping jacks. Let's get something going. Bring your children, husbands, wives, all that good stuff. You know, you can be 6 feet apart. That's fine. That's why we'll do it outside. You know, if I could do that, that would be cool. Yeah, all of that. All like that's another study that went um, about the virus is the morbidity factors that people have. Diabetes, like you said, high blood pressure, cholesterol. Um, those are serious factors when it comes to everything you do, not just this virus. Even though this virus statistically is not as deadly as they make it out to be, it still is deadly to those people with those factors. And out of all the things you can't control, including our food, because we really can't control our food unless you're literally slaying your own meat and growing your own veggies, you literally can't control it. So, um, out of all the things you can't control, your health is the one thing that you have complete control over. All right, WTWWTA, WW. I'll holler at you, man. Peace, 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 and hair grease. Talk to you guys later. But yeah, your health is one of the things that you have 100% control over. And I've been lazy for a couple years, and I'm trying to take control of it now um, because it's real. That's a real thing, and you gotta take it serious. It's life and death out here. So, and as the saying goes, what's the real health? I mean, what's the real wealth? What's the real wealth? The real wealth is health. That's the real wealth out here. So, if you're healthy, you're as rich as can be. As if you could ask anybody that's passed due to adverse health conditions, would they rather have $1 billion or their health? You know, that's an easy answer, man. That's an easy answer. It's real easy. So, at all the stuff that we do, all the stuff we're doing out here to try and get money, um, take care of yourself. That's a big thing. You got to take care of yourself. 2 times a week minimum. Go running. Go exercise. more if you can. So I'm doing at least 2 days a week right now, and then I'll have a third day of cardio. Excuse me. So I have 2 days of weight training, which I'm not trying to go crazy with it. I do more burn than heavy lifting. I'm not trying to bulk up. I'm just trying to burn. So you make the muscles work longer instead of making them work harder, making them work longer and get that nice painful burn. Because if you're unhealthy, you can't enjoy none of this stuff. You can't enjoy it the way you should, the way you can. Like I said, that's one of the things that's fully in your control. So you can't control you can control that, and you can't enjoy it if you're not pushing towards a healthy life. That's just one of those things you got to get under control. Man, I tell you, my back is hurting so bad right now. I got a bad back anyway. I'm tall. That's number one. And then I had a job in my 20s to where I did a repetitive motion, and the machine was too small. I'm 6'7", so the machine was too small, and it caused me to do this partial bend, and I had to do that for hours. And it strengthened one side of my back, got it big, and then the muscle started basically ripping, it feels like, because it always feels like it's ripping. And for years now, I just haven't been able to get this knot out my back. So if my crypto blows, I'm going to go see a chiropractor and a surgeon. They're going to get my back right. I want to be limber. It's hard to do that the way my back is right now. Like 24/7, literally 24/7, I feel pain in my back. And I've been to places I got dry needling before to no effect. It worked for like a month, and then it came back. I stretched all the time. So now I'm just trying to strengthen my back to see where I can get it. All right, well, it's been a while. I like talking to people. I do. If you made it to the end of this little talk adventure, feel free to drop a comment, leave a like. I got some videos coming up later this week, and I'm glad I got a community tab so I can finally start reaching out to people. And that way, when you have questions, instead of going to the video, you can come straight to the community tab and contact me or discuss things that you have going on. I try and diagnose trucks over the internet. It's a hard thing to do. Diagnostics is the real key to being a mechanic, not changing parts, because those are just parts to change. But tropical expedition. Yes, I am still in the box truck. Haven't moved up yet. I plan to, but I haven't yet. Next week, I'm dealing with a new company, so I might be doing more regional runs. Like I'm trying to get one on the 20th going to Pennsylvania, and then I seen one going to Georgia too, like Duluth, Georgia. I'm trying to get that one as well, but I don't know if I'll be able to get that next week. But yeah, I'm still in the box truck, man. Well, here's an option that you got. If you like the box, get you a Class B box truck. More weight. You don't have to worry about the weight restrictions of the 10,000 pounds that I got to do, or a lot of these non-CDL trucks, 10,000 pounds max. So you still can do the box truck. And there's a key. Here's a secret to that. Not a secret, but I guess an advantage to that is that a lot of those Class B box trucks are still out there. The non-CDL box trucks are the ones that are gone because all of us with no CDLs got them. Yeah, and the reason being is because we ain't got CDLs out here. So it's a surefire for somebody like you. If you're getting your Class A, of course you go for the higher one. But Class B or Class A. As long as you got the CDL, those trucks. Like when I was looking for my truck, I seen tons of cheap or just as cheap Class B trucks, 33,000 pounds gross weight. Couldn't touch none of them because I don't have my CDL. You know, so that's actually an advantage for you instead of having to fight for these non-CDL trucks. Where did my other page go? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's definitely an advantage to actually having your Class A. Uh, so did you pass CDL school? You got your Class A now or Class B? Um, there's a okay. So when Big Vic came to see me last week, he told me about CH Robinson. CH Robinson is a load board, but it's through them and you don't have to pay. So I like that. Yeah, it ain't no cakewalk, man. Listen, all that information is, legit. You got to know that stuff because you got people out here driving crazy with 70,000 pounds behind them. you know, well, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are now in a very particular class of people that can earn basically whatever they want. Okay. Here's what I'd say do. Let me see. You're in a class A. Were you going to go get your authority and all that? Were you going to get your own authority and everything? Because you are in an esteemed class of very particular individuals. Okay, and that definitely deserves a big congratulations on that. That's awesome. Okay, okay. Well, so you're thinking about the box truck. Hmm. With the tractor trailer. Well, power only with a tractor. If you have the money to rent, if you're going to go get your own authority and all that good stuff, right? So let's say you're going to do all of that and you have the money to rent. I would say rent one first. Exactly. So you basically, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to tell you. Rent a power only, even a single axle, and you can do regional runs, even through Amazon. I've seen Amazon do 200 miles for like 1,100 bucks, even through Amazon. So if you did that with a rental, you can get your feet wet with that. Of course, you wouldn't be making as much money because you got to pay for the tractor, but still, they're not super expensive when you go that route with the tractor versus the box truck because the box truck prices are high. So if you did that, and there are load boards out there that you don't got to pay for, and I would say um, that DAT and all that good stuff, they're worth it. Don't get me wrong, but there's still other load boards that are just as good that are free, but most of them service tractors only, power and trailer. So if you like, for instance, CH Robinson, JB Hunt, um, XPO, I think they even do tractors too. But there's several places. There's one DOT or something. Was it no? What was it called? I used to get emails from them all the time. There are several places where you can get loads for free. I can't go in there because I can't uh, fine tune the search to where I can see what I want. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a no brainer. Yeah. As long as it doesn't have any emissions issues, and you can listen, 6 months. Think about it. Think about it this way: 6 months is what you need, problem free. If you could run Monday through Friday for 6 months as if it was your job, how much money you can save for that problem, you know? So if you could find a truck that's got good enough tires, uh, can run for 6 months, it seems sound enough to run for 6 months. In that 6 months, you will basically have the money to overhaul the engine if need be, or step up to a better truck. Let's say a $30,000 truck or something. Because if you're finding them in that price and they can make that 6 months, imagine what you can find when you step up to 30 grand, you know? So, and use that truck as a trade in or something. Yeah, that's a great price. Like you're in a class all your own with a couple other million people, but those other million people, you're all in the class all your own because it's it's eating season for you guys. Full bellies out here for you guys. And like I said in previous videos, and other people have said, the box trucks is not going away. You cannot do without the box truck. Even the 16 footer, the 20 footer, 24 and the 26, they're not going away because certain places cannot take a tractor. Oh, my mic has some issues. Did I hit it? Can you hear me all right? How's it sounding? Testing, testing. That sound terrible? Hello? Hello? I'm getting, oh, I don't know if I can fix that. Let me see. I need a better preamp, actually. This preamp is kind of old, and it doesn't have too many fine-tuned adjustments. I was watching The Lead Attorney the other day, and he had that big mixing machine. I want to get that because it has EQs on it. So this is just going straight in, and I can't EQ anything. I only have volume control, which it does the job, but I'd like a better setup. But that's coming. I'll eventually get there. Ah, okay. I don't know what that's about. This mic is old too. Everything is old. I've had this stuff for years. I don't think my son was born. No, yeah, he was probably a baby when I bought this stuff. He's 15 now. He's 15. This stuff is old. I dragged this up out of my shed and was like, I got a mic. I'll use this one. Yeah, he's one of my mini me's. That's I've been telling my kids for years, like, and now he just got his first job at King's Dominion, and my stepson, they both were working there, and I've been telling him, listen, this is the world you're headed towards, and if you don't want to be in that world, then you better figure out something that you want to do, something better you want to do. I believe in schooling to a certain degree. Trades are much better than school, in most of them, unless you're going to be a doctor, unless you're going to be a lawyer, IT scientist, if you can get into that. But if you're not going to be anything like that, there's absolutely no reason to go to school, in my opinion. Absolutely no. Business, pick up a book. There's plenty of books out here. Pick up a book. Um, in the trades, electrical, plumbing. I did HVAC. I didn't go to school for it, but most of those fields, you can walk in as a 18-year-old, and they will put your butt under a house and say, grab that wire and pull it. You know, um, definitely. I got a community tab now, so I'm going to try and post when I'm going to be, because I just come on randomly and I know nobody can just stop what they're doing. So I'm going to try and pick times and vote on it. I'll put a poll up to see when the best time is to go live for the most people to come in and talk. But I appreciate you, though. And congratulations again, man. That's cool. I love to see people get their CDL. It's because it's a trade. It's one of those things that if you get that, it's like having. That's right. And you will get it. You will get it. You will get it. Definitely. I hope you get every bit of it and then some. Crush all of that. Get that out of there. Truck driving is definitely a trade we should be pushing our children towards. If they don't want to do that, put them in the carpentry, electrical, HVAC, plumbing, welding. There's so many things that we need in our infrastructure that kids aren't doing because we're telling them to go to college and get the philosophical degrees and business degrees. You don't need a degree to open a business, because most people who have degrees don't open a business. They go work for somebody who doesn't have a degree who opened a business. The conundrum, that just racks my brain just thinking about that. You go to school to get a business degree, to go work for somebody who didn't go to school and open a business, and they're above you. Yeah, stuff like that. I can't fathom it. It racks my brain. I can't. It hurts. And I'm a thinker. I like to think, so I overthink. But that's just crazy. Crazy. Oh man, what time is it? 9:28. All right, well, I guess I'll go ahead and end this because I got to go exercise. I got to hit the weights tonight. I got to get some burn in. While you're out here trying to get to the bag, okay, don't forget to check, make sure you are healthy. That's one of the best ways to fight the virus. And just for your general happiness. When you're healthier, you're happier. It's been proven. Ask anybody who's healthy and anybody who's not. See who's happier. It's just been proven. That's the way life goes. The more energy you have, the healthier your food is. It just makes you feel better. There's no two ways about it. And, no hate on anybody who's not going to do it, but at the same time, understand where that matters in life. Health is wealth. That's the real wealth out here. I'd rather be broke and healthy than unhealthy and rich, because you have a better life. It's just the way it goes. Hey, Bronx, how you doing, bro? You are correct. You are 100% correct. So, um, hey, Bronx, have you ever heard of C.H. Robinson? Do you deal with them? I got 2 loads with them next week. Um, I don't think it's the shippers. I don't think it's the shippers. I think it's the brokers. I think they are because think about it this way. If I have a business and I need a product, um, I just say 53-foot box truck. My product is 15 feet long, 5,000 pounds, 4 feet wide. I don't care how that product gets to my facility. I need it here. It's these brokers who are saying, oh no, they're asking for a 53-footer. But I guarantee you, if you called the person, they would say, I don't care what it comes in. If it fits in a box truck, bring it. I guarantee you it's these brokers and not these shippers that are saying that. I guarantee it. So, C.H. Robinson, when I called them today, the load, I've got 2 loads for them next week. The first load is 7,000 pounds. The second load is 5,000 pounds. So I said, hey, will it fit on the box truck? He was like, if it's dock height, I don't see why not. So he called them over and they were like, it's exercise equipment. We don't really care. So what I'm seeing is possibly C.H. Robinson has brokers or the people that work there are just trying to move the freight. And that's the LTL loads. That's what I got set up on there. I got all that information, half partials, fulls, but with the weight pegged on there at 10,000. And I'm seeing loads that are under 10,000, and a lot of them say 53-foot truck, but it's like, if it's 6,000 pounds and it's 4 pallets, what is a truck? What does it matter what type of truck it is? What? Because you can drive a forklift in there. I believe you technically can drive a forklift into my truck. I believe you can, but I haven't tried it yet, but I believe you can. But at the same time, if that be the case, here, let me use my pallet jack. I'll bring it closer to you so you can grab your forklift and get it off the truck. There you go. No muss, no fuss. But yeah, I believe it's these brokers, man. I don't believe it's the shippers, the receivers. I don't believe it has anything to do with these companies. I think these brokers are trying to purposely box, no pun intended, trying to box us out only because the market was flooded over this past year with box trucks. So for some reason, they don't want to see them, or, whatever issues they have, they don't want to deal with it. And that's cool. But then they're just missing out on moving the freight because there's not enough CDL Class A drivers out there, point blank, period. With all the box trucks that's flooded the market, there's not enough steel. We got a couple $2 billion sitting off the coast of California right now. There are not enough truckers to move the freight, and it hasn't started coming in yet. So imagine when it comes in, the delays we're about to see, because number one, there's 20, 30, 40, 50 container ships sitting out there, full container ships, which hold 1,100 containers of so much product. Each one is a tractor trailer. The ones with the that can take a container. Each one will be a tractor trailer. So that's more than a box truck. So you got to start chopping these loads up and getting this stuff out. It's that simple. And so at the same time, you can't count out the box truck 100%. It just can't be done. What's going on? My phone's always going off. I don't even know who that is. A live stream workout. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so let me see. I have to cross 1,000 subscribers before I can do live streams on my phone, because I got my camera set up and everything. I could do videos, but it's hard for me to do live stream workouts. How you doing, Hector? How's your work week going, man? That's the question of the day for everybody. How's your work week going? Yeah, live stream workouts would be cool. See, it's crazy. The thing about working out is it is so much better when you have a partner. I go into my shed and I got my weights out there, and I just go out there by myself. And if one of my friends was with me, it was like, yo, let's pump iron together. You feel so much better. But, it's hard being a self-starter, but sometimes you got to do it. I'm going to have to fix my mic or something because I know it's extra static. Let me see here. Sorry. Maybe I need a new XLR cable. But yeah, live stream workout would be cool though. So once I cross 1,000, which I'm getting close, so close, I'm proud of myself. I probably will try and do that. Pick a day to where Well, Saturday or Sunday. That's when most people are off, and we can get out and hit the track. Do some jumping jacks, um, jump rope, burpees. I hate burpees. They're useful though. That's like one of those things you hate to do, but they're just so useful. Hector, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Um, I will. I do want to get my CDL. Okay? I think the law changes in February or March for getting your CDL. So as long as you have your learners before then, you will be grandfathered in, and you don't have to take the extra steps because there's going to be a couple extra steps. But yes, I will have my learners before then, and then after that, I'll go ahead and get the full CDL, take the test. But yeah, I do want to step up to a semi only because for the distance that I plan to run, and then once I get an employee in the future, the distance that I plan to run, you can make pretty good money. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it depends on what I'm going to do with the box truck, because I might sell it and I might keep it and just have two people running them, a Class A guy and a non-CDL guy just running the loads, and I just broker the load. So that's definitely a possibility. But yeah, I definitely plan to have get my CDL though, step up to a semi. So much easier. Not driving. Well, driving is easier. Um, I don't have any issues backing up. I can back up a tractor trailer. Um, but you rarely have to touch the freight. Not to say that it's never going to happen, but it's rare. Like today I worked, man, I had to touch all that stuff, man. Some of that stuff was heavy. Not that I don't mind a good workout, but it's like, geez, man, some of that stuff was heavy. Yeah, I gotta see when is the best time to go live. I'm gonna start getting back into my photography too, because now that I got a community tab, I gotta show you guys some of the pictures that I take. Like, some beautiful places. Like Virginia is a beautiful place, man. If you've never been to Virginia, oh my God, like it's not the most beautiful, but it's beautiful. I would agree with that, Hector. I definitely would agree with that. Um, the box truck game isn't going anywhere. You cannot get rid of it. 16, 20, 24, 26 foot, 28 foot. You can't get rid of them. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. But as far as the industry standard, the semi truck is the industry standard, and there are a lot more loads. Now, I wouldn't even say a lot more. And that's only because you got to get into the deals. Like, I'll give you guys, anybody that has a box truck, I'll give you a scoop. In your city, there's an HVAC company, an HVAC distributor. Okay. This is what I did today. Ferguson is who I went to. Most likely you have a Ferguson, a United Refrigeration, a Carrier. You have what is it, Allied? You have one of these in your city, right? In every major city, there's one of these, because every major city has HVAC companies. This is the tidbit you guys need to take in. So if you have a box truck, go to those people and see if you can get a contract moving their units. Okay. And like the guy told me today at Ferguson, the distance that I'm traveling, it'd be like $800-900 easy. And I'm talking a day's worth of work, not driving no more than 150 miles. So go to your HVAC companies, Allied, Ferguson, United Refrigeration, Carrier, and say, hey, who moves your freight? How do you get your units in and out? Do you subcontract? Johnstone is another one. If they subcontract, see if put in a bid for like the amount of stuff that I had on my truck today didn't take up half the box. Okay, half of the box. It didn't take up half the box. So if you got that type of contract with the box truck, imagine you making $800 a day to drive 150 miles. Easy. So the box truck is not going anywhere. It's not. But the industry standard is a tractor trailer. So if wherever you're at, whatever city you're in, I might make a whole video on this because I think people should know about some of the subcontracting that they can do within their city. It's Miami, Chicago, Atlanta, Little Rock, St. Louis. Every city. I don't know a city without an HVAC company. I don't. And at least 10 of them. I don't know a city without at least 10 HVAC companies. Those companies are getting their units from HVAC distributors and plumbing distributors like Ferguson, like Johnstone, like Carrier, like Allied. These are all places where you can go get box truck contracts. And the guy that I did the work for today just got the contract from Ferguson to take their load. So every Friday, I will be taking this load from Richmond to Charlottesville to Lynchburg, back to Charlottesville, back to Richmond. Takes 8 hours to do it. That's what I don't like about it. But that's a contract that he just got from them. So you guys can get those same contracts. I'm actually working on one myself through Johnstone because I know the people, I know the managers and everything over there. So I think Johnstone is in North Carolina as well. The man who owns Johnstone, I think he started in North Carolina. He's moved up here. So that's an avenue that you can take. Go in there and talk to them. And I'm next week. I got a job to do Monday. Well, actually, I got to go pick up the shipment Monday, and then I got to hold it overnight to deliver it Tuesday. So when I bring the truck back, I'm going to go over to another one of the refrigeration places that I know, because the guy that I used to work with just became a manager there, the main manager there. So I'm going to go holler at him and say, hey, let me see if I can get a contract with you or something. And they drive down to North Carolina. So I was like, listen, give me $900, give me $1,000 to go to Raleigh every day, or every other day, or every Tuesday or something. I'll take that. That's easy money. It really is. And then whatever's, it'll be a little bit more, because I say if you need something from Raleigh coming up to Richmond, all right, make it $1,300. I'll take your stuff down to Raleigh, and whatever's at Raleigh, I'll bring it back up here. Boom. That's a contract right there. So just like a Tropical Expedition, he just got his CDL within the past 90 days. You can't lose with a CDL. You just can't. But the box truck is not going anywhere. It's not. Think about here's another one. Every single company that delivers furniture delivers it in a box truck. Appliances and furniture is delivered in a box truck. That's another contract you can get. Haverty's, Rooms to Go. What's that other one that starts with an H? They're expensive. I forgot. But every furniture company, a little bit more work, don't get me wrong, but every single one of them delivers their furniture to people's homes via box truck. It's not going anywhere. Appliances, Lowe's, XPO, Home Depot, what's the other one? Tractor Supply. All that stuff is via box truck. Box trucks aren't going anywhere. So the step up is wise, but at the same time, you can expand the box truck world and make a good killing as long as you got good employees. I haven't been saying it, but that link in the pinned comment is if anybody wanted to come in and talk, you can actually join the live if you wanted to, and actually verbally give me your 2 cents. You can use your phone, a tablet, or a PC. You don't need the Melon app either. It's just go straight to your to the software, to the website, and checks your phone, checks your camera, checks your audio, and then I can bring you in if you'd like to chitty chat. I can't wait to use this community tab so I can start broadcasting when I'm going live, because I hate to just pop up and go live because people are doing things. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a good group in here when people don't know that I'm going to be here. So for some reason, I'm now seeing the community tab. I don't know what the threshold is, but now I'm seeing it, so that's cool. And I can go live. Which, yeah, I'm going to have to get off this thing. I've tried to get off twice and started talking again. I can talk, man. Don't get me wrong. I love to talk. I like to share knowledge. I'm a thinker. I think too much, so I like to share my thoughts. I just do it a lot. But look out for my community tabs. And incorrect. With Amazon, the semi-drivers have to load their stuff too. Not worth it. What you want to look for with the Amazon? Okay, let me correct that. With Amazon, if you bring your own trailer, you have to load it. What you will be looking for are the power only loads, which means it's Amazon's trailer, the provided trailer, which means all you're doing is coming and hooking to the trailer, taking it where it needs to go, and dropping the trailer. That's what you'd be looking for. So if you bring your own trailer with Amazon, yes, you will be loading that big boy too. I've seen guys do it. That sucks. But if you just do power only with the provided trailer, Amazon providing the trailer's already loaded, and you're just taking it. From what I understand, I don't do track trailers there, but from what I understand, on our side, where the box trucks live, I see those guys loading the trailer, but then there's the other side where they aren't loading the trailers. Those trailers are already loaded, and I just see the trucks driving in and out with those. But I think you might make more money if you load the trailer, though, I want to say. But then again, with Amazon, it might be the same. They suck. Hey, you're too fat to wear that. How you doing, man? Yeah, Hector. That sucks, man. That sucks a whole bunch. I don't like that. And that's why if you're gonna get into the Class A game, leave Amazon behind. It's not worth it. You can make more money sitting on your butt in your truck at somebody's warehouse picking up a trailer and dropping a trailer than you can with Amazon. Yeah, all day. It's not worth it. They suck. And they're terrible. Listen, I don't know what is going on with my audio today. I literally haven't moved my mic. My wife said the same thing. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna have to run some tests on this bad boy, because is it too loud, or is am I going in and out? See, because when I check my stream, it says the stream has got a great, excellent connection. What's going on? No, somebody else told me about it too, but I haven't touched anything on my setup, and it's choppy. Maybe I need a new XLR cable. Let me see here. I don't want to touch too many things while I'm touching things and things start messing up. Is it still staticky? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to run some tests this weekend. Maybe I turn it down a little bit. I don't know. me see here. Oh, that's not it. Take that out. Oh, you know what it could be? Could be what I got. This thing's sitting here. Let me take that out. Got a battery pack sitting there. Take a battery. I had a battery pack sitting right there. Oh, I haven't done anything. Like I literally just swing my mic in and start talking. And I did a video earlier this week with the same setup, and I didn't touch anything. Yeah. Okay. Everybody check that question out right there. That's a good one. It's a good one. My wife would say Chick-fil-A. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. And I'll be starting with them next week. I just got to send in my paperwork for their factory. Put it, send the check and all that good stuff. I just got to do that. Who is the best chicken? Lee's, Golden Skillet, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, KFC, U-Crops, and Publix. Okay, well, you can X KFC off the map. Okay. You can take Golden Skillet off the map. We don't got U-Crops over here no more, so I'm going to X them out. U-Crops left from here. KFC is garbage. Yes, it is. The Popeyes chicken sandwich is what it was. It's fantastic. But I'd probably have to give it to Chick-fil-A, man. My wife would definitely give it to Chick-fil-A, hands down. Publix chicken is actually pretty good. For parties and stuff, their chicken is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm not signing up to DAT no more, man. I'm not paying for that stuff when there's places that you can get loads for free. Popeye is the Lord's chicken. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I actually called. I found two loads today, and they're right in the city, and they're paying pretty decent for about 20 miles. Literally, like 20 miles, $350. So I'll be doing that Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, listen, that Popeye's chicken sandwich. I understand why people was going crazy for it. I was about to sit in line. We did sit in line, like I think it was like the third night. The third night when people was going crazy for it. I think we sat in line and we ended up getting them. And I want to say we sat in line for like 30 minutes. So it wasn't nothing crazy. It was almost like a dinner night. You know how it gets crazy in dinner time. Um, but when we ate, I was like, it's good. I ain't about to fight nobody for it, but it's good. It's good. I can't lie, but like I said, I ain't about to fight nobody for no chicken sandwich, crashing the cars and all that stuff. Nah, we ain't doing all of that. It's just chicken. That's what the Boondocks had on years ago. People going crazy over some chicken. Hey, Bronx, it doesn't have a choice. Things have to take off. We got so much freight sitting in the ocean right now. When that stuff floods the market, oh my God, man. When they finally start unloading all the container ships they got off the coast of California, it's gonna be slamming, slamming. Rates are gonna be great. Sheesh. See, I'm trying to be like you, big homie. I am trying to be like you. Yeah, you be getting it in. You be getting it in. I'm trying to be like you. Yeah, listen, if I could do that up until summertime, yeah, I'd be happy with that. I'm gonna have to get for next summer. If I keep this truck, I'm gonna have to replace my AC compressor, which means you got to replace the filter dryer and the orifice tube in for vehicle AC. You guys know I do all my own work, so if I do that, I got to replace my AC compressor, the filter dryer, and orifice tube because my AC cannot keep up. Like it keeps me okay in these temperatures, but in the summertime, I was happier doing Amazon at night because it was too hot in my truck. Yeah, that's a good question, Hector. What's your net profit after all your expenses for that type of day 4 day run? Because you could have ran a fifth day and cleared over six. I can't imagine it being. I wouldn't even say a $4,000. 4,400 bucks profit. I would say I would round up to 1,000 just for the hell of it. Because the way I do my fuel, I always round up. Usually in my runs, I usually spend about 70 bucks in fuel. Even at these prices, it's like 80 right now. Um, Man, you already know. The government got their hands in everything. Don't give us a break for nothing, for absolutely nothing. It's going to be um, your business license fees, um, the LLC, UCR, insurance that continuously runs. I got a truck payment, um, taxes on the money that you make. Like I'm taking a loss this year. I'm taking a huge loss, so I don't got to pay. Hopefully, I don't got to pay nothing, but I'm taking some losses this year due to COVID. Just like they say, due to COVID, I will be taking losses. Yeah, I can't wait to do some community tabs. Oh, he must have. Yeah, everything is due to COVID, so I'm gonna pay less taxes due to COVID. I might get a check back due to COVID. Should be a fat check if I get something back due to COVID. Most of CH Robinson is no touch. I've actually seen some things on there in my area that it says touch, but the majority of it, like Monday and Tuesdays jobs, is no touch. I can't wait to see what that's like. I've never done that before in my box truck. I've always had to touch everything. Even today's job, I had to touch the freight with Ferguson. Ferguson is the plumbing company. I know that's right. I can't pay my truck payment due to COVID. I can't pay my mortgage due to COVID. They'd be like, "What's that have to do with anything?" And I'd be like, "Exactly. Exactly. What does that have to do with anything? Because somebody's sick over there. What does it have to do with you not giving me freight or businesses being open? The DMV is closed. Like exactly. But you took it. So to the main question of the chat today, how was your week? I guess Bronx, he won this one because you had a fantastic week. 20K. My box truck is 11K. Ooh, a 5K retention bonus. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You can actually use them to get your class B too, and make money while you're doing it. I got a friend up in Northern Virginia. That he has his class B, and he works for waste management, and that's how he got his class B. 20K for the semi. That seems like a bit high. It seems high. If you said 14, 15, oh, you already have yours. Oh well, shoot, you winning then. Yeah, well, if you're trying to move over to the waste management thing, I mean, number one, it's a job. It's not going anywhere. Uh, People are going to keep buying and making trash. It's not going anywhere. Uh, yeah, that, I wouldn't say that it's bad move. You're saying you need freight insurance, vehicle insurance, and health insurance for your own company? I don't have. I ain't paying for health insurance right now, but freight insurance and vehicle insurance, yeah, I do have that. I believe Progressive is expensive. Hey, if one of y'all want to, before I go, if one of y'all want to hit the pinned comment, that's the you can hop into the chat if you want. Bronx, if you ain't driving right now, if you chilling, uh, the melonapp.com, you can actually come into the chat and shoot these guys your knowledge. Hey Bronx, I don't know if you heard earlier how long you've been on, but I also said you're up in New York. Y'all got plenty of HVAC distributors up there. You should go holler at them. Ferguson, if you got a Johnstone, United Refrigeration, all those companies daily get shipments from box trucks. Some of them are contract and some of them are company drivers. Hector, I'm not sure about that. I don't think they as long as you got an insurance company that is real, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't take your work with you. Yeah, Ferguson is hiring here too. They're always hiring. They always got guys in rotation. But So the loads that I did today were actually through Ferguson. So I met this guy at the Sheets down the street from me, and he got the contract through Ferguson, and I went to go do one of his loads today. So it'll be every Friday, going to two different cities. Ferguson is always hiring. Actually, all of them are all the ones in my area. We got uh, is a Southern Refrigeration. That's what it is. They probably don't. I know XPO in my area. They pay like $20. They start off with like $20 an hour. But if you're not making no money, that's good money. I mean, I was doing $25 an hour 3 years in the HVAC, so that's really not no money to me. Out for a job anyway. I need to get paid more than that. But Southern Refrigeration, Carrier, United Refrigeration, Ferguson. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, you're taking a test at the end of the month. Where? Yeah, I think by the end of this month, I'll be ready to take the test myself. I'm gonna have to write that down. DMV Genie. Where my pen go? I just had my pen. Where my pen went? DMV Genie. Just write it on the phone. He's walking across the parking lot with a backpack blower. You must have been a badass backpack blower to be making that. He said a backpack blower. Yeah, I was looking at a video yesterday. It showed how much things have gone up, including like let's say Bezos. Bezos in 2009 was worth 6 billion. Now he's worth 190 billion. And in 2009, minimum wage was 7.25, and it still is 7.25. But like $15 ain't enough. I mean, landscaping is where it's at, man. That's one of the businesses that I I've opened a lot of businesses. That's one of them that I haven't opened, but I know it makes money. I've worked for a lot of them. I know it makes money. They make great money too. Yeah, landscaping is where it's at. Eventually, I'm gonna get one of these landscapers in Virginia to come and spray my yard. I love green grass. I know I'm a full blown dad because I love green grass. Good evening, Paula. Well, thank you for supporting. I need to be getting off here because I'm supposed to be going to go exercise. Got to get my exercise on. Hydro seed. Uh, I got I got some weed killers, some professional weed killers. I've always wanted that stuff. You know when you go to a construction site and you see they've been running around with tractors and backhoes for weeks on end, and then they'll just come out there and spray some stuff, and makes you know they got luscious green grass. I'm like, how the hell do they do that? That's what I want. Greens up lawns quickly, fast, efficient, absorbent by grass, more vigorous lawns from spring to fall. Okay. Thank you, Paula. You have a nice night. See, I aerated last year, um, but I had tall fescue. I was going to get Kentucky 31, which I'll probably do that next year because the tall fescue didn't take like I wanted it to. Um, I got tenacity, and there's another one. Tenacity is the weed killer, and I got another one that I got to get next year. It's like $140 for that little bottle. Tenacity was $75 for that little bottle, with a surfactant and the dye. But I'm gonna do Kentucky 31 next year. If things go the way that I need them to go, then I'll probably end up doing my own irrigation, doing an irrigation system. Well, that's an easy question, man. Hector, that's an easy question. They're getting so expensive because the market got flooded. Um, I'm a do-it-yourselfer, man. I got to do everything myself because I know somebody's going to rip me off if I get them to do it. Listen, my goal by 2025 is to build my own house. Literally, I'm going to build it because what I want built, if I get it built, is going to be probably $900,000, and I don't have $900,000. So, yeah, all vehicles are for sale. Then you got to look at the chip shortage for newer vehicles. The used market is just blowing up. Then the box truck market got flooded completely. Yeah, price of lumber. I will do metal studs because I'm gonna do brick. There's gonna be a brick facade on cinder block walls with 2x6 studs spray foamed. I'm gonna have a soundproof, weatherproof bunker of a house. I would do 2x6 studs wood, but I'll do metal if that price is cheaper or comparable. I'll do metal. I don't care. 2.5 inches of spray foam. Yeah, I'm gonna literally build my own house. So I can't, like, irrigation is easy. I also need to on this wall that my camera's sitting on. This is the right side, left side of my house when you're looking at it from the street. I got to put a French drain on that side, and then in this house I have two HVAC units, one upstairs, one downstairs, and one of them's right here behind this wall. The upstairs unit condenser is on this wall of the house. That unit is on that side of the house. I don't like that. So I got a condenser on each side of the house. So I got to take this unit, cut the copper, run it out this way, run it around the house here so I can get them both on this side of the house. I got to put a fence up. I got to get a driveway in this bad boy. I got a lot of work to do. Well, I tell you what, you better be investing in crypto, man, because that'll get you there. That really will get you there. I I don't know if it's a problem. It might be, but I'm the maintenance man, so But see, I know if I build it, I'm going to build it to the specifications that it's not going to need much maintenance, like pressure wash the outside. I actually love cutting grass. He said, I can't even put my kids' toys together. Listen, if you go back in my video log, when I first started posting, you could see me build my lunch trailer. Okay. Um, I built my lunch trailer because number one, it was cheaper. It was way cheaper. And number two, I couldn't get what I wanted in it for the price that I wanted to spend. So I built it. Um, Back when I had my carpet cleaning business, the machine that I had was actually hand built itself. And it had some flaws to it. So I literally was like, you know what? I'm just going to re engineer this thing that I didn't even know how to weld at that time. Uh, and I was able to, I bought a welder and I was like, well, I'm just going to have to learn how to weld. And I learned how to weld and built the machine better so it worked more efficiently and got hotter so I can clean carpets better. So, that type of stuff, that's just me. I do stuff like that. Oops. That's just how I get down. So when it comes to like when we get ready to move out of this house, um, I got to put windows in, new HVAC. It has a new roof. I want to do the driveway. I already did the front door. I had to replace my front door and screen because I broke it. Replace the double sliding glass doors with French doors. Replace the main back door. I want to put a driveway in this house and a fence. Oh, and then I got to redo the bathrooms and the kitchen. I'm gonna do something to the kitchen, but yeah, I'm gonna do all of that before I leave this house. I got 3 more years. So in the next 3 years, I got to start making some serious money so I can do all of this, and at the same time, simultaneously build my next house. And as I build my next house, um, I found some. You can buy blueprints with the CAD files online. I want a stupid big house, not like 10,000 square feet. So I'm looking at like 5,000 square feet, 45 to 5,000 square feet. But I like to be at home, so I like to have multiple rooms and all of that. So the only way I'm gonna get it, honestly, in the next 3 years, the only way I'm gonna get it is if I build it myself. That's the only way I can see getting it. Good night, Paula. Have a good night. I ain't gonna be on here much longer anyway. I got some YouTube videos I need to go support some other people myself. Like I don't watch TV, I watch YouTube, honestly. All right, it's about to be um, 2 hours and 30 minutes I've been on. So yeah, I guess I can go ahead and kill it because I do need to get to the shed and go pump some iron. But for now that I have a community tab though, I can broadcast when I'm going to go live. So that makes things kind of easier to bring people in to have a conversation. Because I really like for you guys to actually click the link and actually come in and talk. That's what I signed up to this website for, so you guys can have come in and actually talk. But we'll try again next time. I'll probably come on a couple times next week too, and I got some videos coming up too. But you guys be safe out there. Um, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button while you're here, and appreciate you guys. And have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.